The White Earth Land Recovery Project is dedicated to restoring the original land base of the White Earth Indian Reservation and safeguarding the traditional practices that reflect responsible land stewardship, language fluency, community well-being, and the preservation of our spiritual and cultural heritage. Our work is rooted in the commitment to restore, revive, and revitalize Anishinaabe language, traditions, foodways, arts, and cultural identity. We center our efforts on holistic wellness, supporting the health of the body, mind, and environment. We provide cultural arts and traditional craft classes that help revitalize practices across generations. Offerings have included hand drum making, ribbon skirt and ribbon shirt workshops, and cradle board making. These classes engage both youth and adults, creating space for knowledge transmission and cultural pride. In collaboration with the Center for Mind-Body Medicine, White Earth Land Recovery Project is bringing Indigenous mind-body medicine trainings to early educators, and we are creating a school environment aimed at healing. In response to the high rates of health disparities impacting Anishinaabe communities, we lead several initiatives designed to promote healing and strengthen long-term health. These include the Decolonize Our Diets Meal Kit program, the We Grow Family Gardening Initiative, and the distribution of elder grow boxes across the reservation. Our impact in the community can be reflected in numbers. 1,824 pounds of food, to include traditional Anishinaabe foods, were distributed so far in 2025 through the Decolonize Our Diets Meal Kit project. We do predict similar numbers for 2026. We returned 121 acres of land to the tribal land base of White Earth. We were able to train 9 early childhood educators in Indigenous mind-body medicine work, and over 100 enrolled tribal members were able to participate in traditional arts and craft workshops. You are listening to KKWE 89.9 FM, White Earth, Minnesota, Niji Radio. Niji Radio, our community radio station, remains an essential presence in daily life. For many, particularly elders, it may be the only consistent companion and connection to the community throughout the day. KKWE offers powwow music, Indigenous education, storytelling, humor, national Native news programming, and other syndicated programs, and all guided by a local community advisory board. The station plays a vital role in cultural preservation, information sharing, and community cohesion. White Earth Land Recovery Project owns a store named Native Harvest. Native Harvest works to continue to revive and protect our native seeds, heritage crops, naturally grown fruits, animals, wild plants, traditions, and knowledge of our Indigenous and land-based communities, for the purpose of maintaining and continuing our culture and resisting the global industrialized food system that can corrupt our health, freedom, and culture through inappropriate food production and genetic engineering. The White Earth Land Recovery Project is an Anishinaabe-led organization based on the White Earth Reservation in Minnesota. White Earth Land Recovery Project works to reclaim and protect Anishinaabe lands, revive traditional food systems, and support tribal sovereignty. The project focuses on restoring native agriculture, especially wild rice, promoting sustainable energy, preserving cultural practices, and strengthening community well-being. Through environmental stewardship and food justice initiatives, WELRP advances Indigenous rights and long-term health of the White Earth community.